It's work on the interface, that's fine. But internal process, if you're talking, suppose you just created, you're just going to use a calci. In the calci, you are going to just enter the number 1 and number 2, 10, 20. It's going to print the result. So how it is going to work basically? It's going to work first, it's going to take the input.
Okay.
First, you need to enter something, it will take the input. Then after that, what it is going to perform? It's going to store into the memory whatever the things you are going to import. That's it's going to store in memory. And then after that, what it is going to do? Whatever the input you provided, on that inputs is going to perform the operation, right?
Yes.
It's going to perform the operation. And then after that, it will produce the output. Then it will produce the output, right? That is a way of a computer. That's how this computer does work, right? If just think about that, if you are going to withdraw the money from the ATM, how it's going to work? You are just going to enter your card, right?
Okay.
And then after that, you'll be put your authenticity, means authentication basically, right? So what you are putting there now? There basically you are just entering the input, right? You are just giving the input to the computer, and then how the computer is going to work after your input, whatever the input, that means your card detail is also going to store in a variable. Your authentication, your PIN code is also going to store in a variable. According to that input, it's going to perform some operations, right? And according to that operation, it's producing the output, right?
Yes.
Suppose you are going to withdraw the money, then it is going to check your account, you are the correct person or not, and whatever the amount you are going to withdraw, that amount is in your account or not. So everything it's going to perform the process, right? So after your input, right? Then after that,
Yeah.
it is just giving you the output. Got it? So similarly, doesn't matter whatever the programming language is there, it's a C or C++ or Java or any pipe programming language. You should know the input function, how we can take the input. Input we can take from the user also. We can directly assign the value. Assign the value. We can directly, what we can do? We can read a file, that will be also going to work as a input, right? So input can be, if you're talking about the scanner is the input device, right? Using the scanner, we can take the input. But if you're talking about the printer, it's output device. So input, we can take it from the user also. We can directly assign to the value, assign the value to the variable, right? What is the variable? I'm coming on that point. Or either we can directly read the file. So if you are going to write any program in any programming language, first of all, you should know what is the input function of that programming language, right? Second thing, you should know about the output function. These two things you should know first. You got the point?
Okay.
So in Python, if you're talking about the Python, so in the Python, we have an input function, that is input. It is an input function. to take the, what is the use of this one? To take the input from the user. And what is the output function? To take the, to print the output, the output is there. Output on the console basically. So whatever the things you are going to take through the input function, it will be taken into the string. What is the string? I will tell you. Right? So I'm just going to open the Visual Studio. Day1 dot P1. If you want to print something, what I'm going to print? I'm just going to print the hello, whatever the message you want to print. So this is the print function, right? Print is an output function or input function, guys?
Input.
Print is an output
function.
Oh,
So if whatever the message we are going to put into the double quote, even it's in the Python, either you can use the double quote or you can use the single quote also. There is no difference. Got it? So if I'm
yes.
going to print hello, I'm just going to run the program. You'll be see there on the output screen, it will print hello. Can you see now?
Yes.
So if anything you want to print on the output screen, it will be print. If I'm just going to print here now, this is my first program. So what it will be print? It will print, this is my first program. You got the point?
Yes.
So whatever the value you are going to enter into the double code, that will be print. Just output function. Got it?
Yes.
Now. Do you know the variable? What is the variable? Hello?
Yes, which store some value.
It's allocate the memory. To put the value on runtime. It can be changed during the on execution time of the program. Okay, before that, it's a variable now. Do you know about what is the data? How will we explain the data? If suppose I'm just going to ask, what is the data? How will we explain it? Nikhil?
Anything which stores some value. That data is anything, right? I mean, numbers, integer, alphabets, characters.
Data is unprocessed information. Well,
It's a raw fact. Suppose I'm just going to put A. Can you just tell me what is this? Or I'm just going to put the 36. What is
Integer.
this?
Integer.
This is just a number. We are not able to understand what is this 36, right?
Yes.
But suppose I'm going to write age. Now,
It's an integer.
it looks like 36 is representing the age of someone else, right? Age of
Yes.
someone, right? So until or unless age was not mentioned there, it was a raw fact. It was a simple data. It was a meaningless,
Okay.
right? But I'm just going to put this information here now. Now I process this data. This is called process data, right? So process data is called information, right?
Okay.
You are just going to insert your debit card in the bank, right? You are just entering the data. On that time, the system is taking the reading your card. On that time, that is just a data. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I'm getting a call. Just allow me 1 minute.
No
So
worries.
when you are inserting something, on that time it's a data. Then after that, computer is going to process, and then after process the data, you can call it's a information, right? So process data is called the meaningful information, basically, right?
Yes.
So if anything I'm going to type right now, if anything I'm typing here now, everything is data, right? Right now there is no sense. But if I'm going to type here the name in the proper way, I'm just going to type like this. So now it looks like this is the name of someone, right? So now it's called the meaningful data. So process data is called basically the information, right? And if I'm talking about the data, so what can be the type of data? Which type of the data can be there? So that is called data type. Okay. If I'm writing a single letter, what is the type of this data? We can call it character.
Yeah.
If I'm writing a number, so we can call it number, we can call it integer, right? If
Yes.
I'm writing something like 10.25 something, we can call it float, or we can call it also the decimal number, right? But here the
Yes.
data type is called float, right? If I'm going to write here something ABC, this is also a data, and what is the type of this data? We can call it string. You got the point?
Yes.
So there is some data, means there is some predefined data type. These are the predefined data type. Which one we are going to use? All right. It's a predefined data type. And there is some user-defined data type also will come in the picture. That we'll discuss later. Right now, predefined data type is character, integer, float, string, right? So if I'm going to write a variable, what is this? This is called variable a equals to 10. So this is my variable. Suppose I'm just going to write a. A is the variable. Which one is holding the value? That value is 10. So what will the type of a? Which type of the value is holding, guys?
Integer.
integer. If you remember the C language, in the C language, first you need to declare the variable data type.
Yes.
Right? So first, whatever the variable you are going to use in your program, first you have to define. The first line was reserved for that one, right?
Yes.
What is the data type of the variable of this variable, and how many variables total you are going to use in your program, right? But in Python, it's very easy. You don't need to type anything. Predefined. Anywhere you can declare the variable. Here, if suppose I'm going to declare the variable, so this is my declaration. I'm going to use this variable, and what is the value? I'm going to initialize the value of this variable, that is 10. So that means, what is the meaning of this line? If I'm going to write this line anywhere in, means a equals to 10. So that means we are declaring a variable, and what is the type of this variable? The type of this variable, that is integer. And what is the value it's going to use? It's going to initialize by 10. Okay. So if you can see here now, a equals to 10. If I'm going to print a, so what is the value of the a right now? Hello?
10.
What
10.
is the value of the a? 10. So if I'm printing a, it should be print
10.
10. Great. Now, I'm just going to write print type a. What is the type of a? So which type of the variable it is?
Integer.
Integer. So we are getting the type of that variable, right? Okay.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just going to assign a equals to 10, but I'm just going to put into the double quote. Then
From a string.
here age is still a variable, but now the type of this variable, it's changed. It's not an integer type of variable right now. It's a
String.
string type of the variable. You got the point?
Yes.
You can see now. Now will be, earlier we got the int. Now what we are getting?
String.
Getting the point, guys?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. If I'm going to type here a equals to 10, b equals to 20, I'm just going to print c equals to a plus b. So what do you mean by this line? Hello?
It's adding up two integers.
So logically what we are doing, we are reserving the 3 memories. And we are going to access this memory by the name. Got it? What is the name of this memory? That is A. What is the name of this memory? That is B. And what is the name of this memory? That is
C.
Here what we are going to hold? 10. And here what we are going to hold? 20. C equals to A plus B. So if you're talking about this is an operator. What is the operator? We'll discuss in the next class. But this is the operator. And what is the role of the operator? Whatever the value is there in the right hand side, that's going to assign into the left hand side. Suppose I'm just going to write d equals to 20. So that means this 20 is the value which I'm going to assign where? Into the d. And d is what? D is nothing. D is just a memory. So in this memory, I'm going to assign this value. You got the point?
Yes.
So Is it okay?
Yeah.
So D equals to 20. Similarly, here C equals to A plus B. That means what I'm writing, whatever the value is there of A and whatever the value of there of B, means value which one is assigned into this memory, value which one is assigned into this memory, add the both value. So what is the value which one is assigned in this memory? 10.
10.
So it need to be add 10 plus is the operator which one is going to add the value of both the value of the both the variable, and its result is 10, 30, and 30 is going to assign into the C. That means here is 30. You got the point?
Yes.
You are getting, right?
Yes, yes.
So this 30 is going to assign where? This
C?
30 is going to assign into the C. So if I'm going to print the C, so what should be the result there now?
30.
I will get 30, right? Okay. So if I'm going to print C, so what is the result I will get there now? It's 30, right?
Okay.
But I want to result in this format. It should be print like this.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to print the result like this. 10 plus 20 equal to 30. I just want to print the output like this. You got the point?
Yes.
So what we can do, there is an option. We can put the index also. Indexing is also work there now. Or we can use the fstring. Indexing also we can mention that is 0 index, then plus you can put the space, I believe, then 1, and then plus 2. This is the index, and then after that you can put A, comma B, comma C, and then let me run. It's not coming like that. Just a minute. I believe there is the index. It should be like this. Otherwise, we can use the fstring. Fstring is the easy. Generally, we are going to use the fstring. We are not going to use the index system. But it is not going to take as this. This will be take as a string. Where's that program? This one. It's better we can use the fstring. Fstring is f here in the bracket you'll be mentioned. Suppose you are just going to mention just like sum equals to. Sum equals to, you are going to mention C.
Okay.
What is the result? Sum equals to 30. But you want to print sum of, then it should be print the value of A, right? So here will be put the A. Then plus, you want to put the value of B equals to, here only you can put C. Then fine, we don't need to write anything. So whatever the things you are mentioned into the curly bracket, that will be taken as a variable. Rest all the things it will be taken as a string. So you can see there now how it is going to print. Sum of 10 plus 20 equal to
30. Okay.
You got the point?
Yes.
There is also indexing system that I have to check. In the indexing system also we can print. But indexing we are not using really. Right?
Got it.
So right now the C equals to A plus B is going to print 30. So C and means value of A and B, that is fixed. What I'm looking for, whatever the value we are going to enter, right? It should be asked the value on the runtime. That means value of the A, it should be asked on the runtime. So which function we need to use? To take the some input from the user, we need input function, right?
Yes.
So what we can write here now?
Maybe input
and
A.
I'm just going to mention enter the number. Right? Now whatever the number I'm going to input, it is not going to hold into a variable right now. Input function will take the input, right?
Yes.
But where it is going to hold? So we need a memory there. I'm going to hold this value. So I'm going to write A equals to input. So that means using the input function, whatever the value is going to enter by the user, that we store where?
A.
Similarly, so here I'm just going to mention enter the value of A, right?
Yes. Yes.
And again, I'm going to repeat the same line, B equals to input, enter the value of B, right?
Okay.
Then C equals to A plus B, I'm just going to print C. Let me enter the value. $10 and 20. What I'm getting? Sum of 10 and 20 equal to 10, 20. I'm not getting 30.
Yes.
Reason?
Maybe you should convert C as an integer.
Yes. Problem is input function. Using the input function, whatever the value you are going to store, by default it will be written into the which format? It will be written into the
String.
So what is the data type of A? That is string. And what is the data type of B?
String.
That is also string. So if you are going to write C equal to string plus string, right?
Yes.
So string is 10 plus 20 is also string. So what will be the data type of the C?
20.
That will be also string, right?
Yes.
So C equals to, it will be store 1020. Just like if I'm typing here the Punit, A equals to Punit and B equals to Kumar, right? And I'm going to write C equals to A plus B. So what will be the value of the C? That is Punit Kumar. Because of it's not going to perform the arithmetic operation, right? It's just going to, this is called concatenation of the string. We are just adding two strings, right? That is called concatenation. So we need to perform the arithmetic operation. So arithmetic operation we can perform on which variable, guys? On the integer type. We can't perform the arithmetic operation on the string. Got it?
Yes.
So arithmetic operation, if you want to perform, so you can just perform on the integer data type. So what we can write here now? Here we can write int. That means whatever the value you are going to enter, that will be going to convert from string to integer. That is called typecasting. What is called?
Typecasting.
So int and then B. And then I'm going to print the now result. A equals to 10 and B equals to 20. Now the C equals to
30.
I'm just going to run this program one more time. Now I'm going to use 100 and 200. The result is
Okay, got it.
got it.
So instead of
Yeah,
int at A and B, can we do int at C instead of int C is equal to A plus B directly?
no, we can't we do that. Just try to understand why we can't we do that. Either we can type cost here now. Either what we can do, we have to type cost here now. You just try to understand what will be the C. C will be suppose 100 plus 200. So what will be the C? It will be 100 200 because of if I'm not going to do there the type casting, right?
Yes.
So if you are going to convert into the integer, it will be print 100 200. So if you don't want to typecast here, then what we can do? We can do the typecast here now.
Okay.
Here, if you want to skip, you can skip here. So what will be the type of A and B? These are string. But here, if I'm going to type int A and int B, now what is the type of A?
Integer.
No, type of A is still string.
Okay.
Type of A, that is still string.
Okay.
But I'm just converting the value of A. We are not converting A. You got the point? We are converting whatever the value of A is there, that we are converting into the integer, but we are not converting the A. How can we sure? You can just print. This is the result, and there downside I'm just going to print type A, comma, type B, and type C. So what will be the class of A? That will be string, class of B, that will be also a string, but class of C, that will be integer. You can see value of A, that I'm going to put 100 200. Sum of 100 plus 200, that is 300. That's fine. What is the type of A?
String. Okay.
Type of B, that is also string, and type of C, that is integer.
So how is it even possible? But you never mentioned.
Sorry.
You never mentioned C as an integer, right? Anywhere.
Because of we are going to add. This is integer, and this is also integer, and integer plus integer result will be integer. You got the point, Nikhil?
Yes, I got that. I got it. Yes.
What we are doing, type of A equals to, suppose you are going to enter the 100. So what is the type of A? That is string. B equals to, that is also string. C equals to what I'm typing, int A. So we are not converting A. We are just converting the value of A. You got the point? A is still string. You got the point?
Okay.
So in this program, basically, if you're talking, so what we have done so far, what is the input function, right?
Okay.
Then what is the variable, what is the data, what is the data type, what is the output function, and now we just perform one arithmetic operation, that is addition, and we are printing that one. Got it?
Okay. Yes.
Up to this part, do you have any question? Anyone have any question?
Not for me.
Not so far.
हेलो, क्लास में था सर, 10 आधे घंटे में फ्री हो रहा हूँ, मैं कॉल करता हूँ. ठीक है. हेलो. Yes. Go ahead, guys. Do you have any question? Oaga?
I wanted to ask, why are we putting the type before the variable a in the print function, the last print function?
Last one you are talking.
Yes.
We just want to check what is the data type of A, what is the data type of
Uh,
B, and what is the data type of C. So it's showing there now. The type of A, that is string,
okay.
and this is the output for type of B, that is also string, and this is type of C, that is integer. So string, and then integer. You got the point?
Yes, yes.
So in this whole program, if I'm talking about what is the input function. So input function is this one. Using this input function, we are taking just input. These are my variables. What is
Can
the
it be,
yeah?
can it be empty or null?
Sorry.
Can that input function, can I make it, maybe I don't want to write anything there?
Yeah, you could just a message. Just try to understand. In the input function, I'm just typing a message. So when you are going to run this program, on that time it is just a string. A message is showing. Enter a value of A. If I'm not typing here now, if I'm not going to type here anything, just think about that. Because of you just think about that, you are the software developer, you are just going to make a program, and that program, your program is going to interact with the user, right? You are just making a project. In that project, what is the role of this project? To just get the two numbers, number 1 and number 2, and just produce the sum of those numbers. That is your project. Suppose you are just making this project for your client. So you are just going to make this project, and until or unless your project code, everything is fine, but it is going to run and it is not going to produce the proper. It is your application is not basically interactive, user interactive. Just think about that. I'm not going to put there any number, anything, any message. Then still this program will work fine, but how the user will understand what you want to achieve there now. Just think about that. I'm not going to put anything. Any message is there right now, Vaga?
No
No.
message.
No,
So I'm just going to run. Still my program is working. I'm just going to add 50 and 70. I'm getting the result 120. But any message is showing here. What we need to do the next step? When I'm going to run this program, just think about that. You just created a small project and your project is running. Your code is perfect, but it is not means it's not user interactive, right? We are getting any message here. What we need to perform the next task? Are we getting any message?
no message.
No message. That means your program code is fine, but it's not, your application is not able to interact with the user. That's the problem. So this is the reason here you just need to give up appropriate message. What you are going to ask with the user. Please enter the value of num1, and then even you can just give the colon and then space. Then you are going to put the same value here now. The value of num2. Now user get the clear message what I need to do, and then he get the clear result. What is the result is there, right? So you can see now. Please enter the value of num1, that is 150, and there is 370. Now what is the result? Sum of 150 plus 370, that is 520. So if anywhere this project is going to run, so user interactive means user can interact easily with your application. You got the point?
Yes.
So this is your input function. In the input function, that is just your message. That message can be anything. You can put anything. That should be a means that message should be a meaningful message so that user can interact with your application. You got the point? Suppose you are just
Yes.
making an application there, you are going to ask the user to please enter the IP address. So you have to specify, please enter the IP address, right? Then user will only put the enter the IP address. Got it?
Got it.
Okay.
And what is F doing in print statement?
F is the F stream. Otherwise, if I'm not going to use the F, then whatever the message is putting inside the double quote, that is going to take as a string.
Okay.
But here, this should be the string, and it should be print the value of A, right?
Okay. Yes.
If you are not writing here, if you don't want to type the this one F stream, then you have to write the program in the different way. That I will tell you later. Okay. So it's
Okay.
better F. There is a value of A. There is a value of B. There is a value of C.
Got it.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, suppose I'm just going to write a small program. What is the role of the program? Write a program. Input the marks of 5 subjects of a student and print the total of marks of that student. So what will we do? How many subjects we have?
5 maybe. Yeah.
So I'm just going to use subject 1, means sub 1. That is a variable name. Please enter the marks of. Suppose I'm going to write Hindi, right?
Okay.
That's going to store into the subject 1. Then subject 5. Hindi, then English, then math, then physics, chemistry. Then total marks. What will be the total marks? Equals to. It's better we can use, okay, we can use the int here now. Int subject 1 plus int subject 2 plus int subject 3 plus int subject 4 plus int subject 5. Then print here now. Total score is total marks, right?
Yes.
Then to be the total marks. I'm just going to enter 76. 76, 88, 69, 72, 84. What is the total marks? Total score is 389, right?
Yes.
Also, the next point is we need and also print the total percentage. So what will be the percentage? How we can calculate the percentage, guys? What is the formula to calculate the percentage?
Total 5.
Total
By 5. 5 subjects.
just a minute. Okay. What is a percentage formula? So percentage formula is total marks divided by 5. We can directly write.
Yes.
Okay. So if I'm going to write here now, percentage equal to total marks divided by 5. And I'm printing here now. Total percentage equal to that is total marks.
It should be percentage, right? Because total marks.
Oh, sorry, percentage. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me type here, run here now. I'm just going to enter the same value, whatever the value we enter earlier. 69, 72, 84. What is the percentage?
77.8.
77.8.
77.8. So that means we prepare one program where what we can do, we can take the input of the 5 subject of any one of the student and we can print the total score and their percentage. Got it?
Punit, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, for example, you typed in this percentage total in line 8, right? So, is it gonna work same if you type it after line 9?
Yeah, that's just whatever the value it's there coming, right? That value is going to store into the PER, percentage variable. So whenever you print the percentage, it will use the same value.
Okay.
Okay. Even you are typing here now, you can type here. That's also the result will be even same.
So, okay.
Just think about that, Nikhil. What we did,
Okay.
we declare one variable. What is the variable there? That is PER.
Okay.
And what is the value logically we assigned? 77.8. So if you are going to print, so doesn't matter this line is there or it's there. It's printing the value of PER. And what is the value? You got the point?
Yes.
So it doesn't matter this line is there or yeah, when it will be the problematic when this line is there now and you are printing here now.
Okay, got it.
Got it?
So, print should be always below the action, what you're trying to
Yes.
say is.
Otherwise, it's going to execute line by line. If I'm going
Okay.
to print here now, you can see you are getting the error. Right now, the PER is defined there. Let me type here 77 something. It's going to run execute line by line. What is taking the value?
No, it was 99 instead of 99. You said 999.
Just,
The max.
just enter the any number. I was just
Okay.
showing you the error, right? What is the error
Okay.
message is showing now? It's showing now now here the PER is not defined.
Yes.
You are using the PER here now and it's a defined downside. It should be defined before that. You got the point?
Yes, yes, I got it.
Okay.
Okay. So guys,
Yes.
just I told you earlier, right? You just need to understand there is no link with the network automation right now. Whatever the things we are learning, just
Yeah,
for understanding the Python.
got it. Yeah, makes sense.
Now, if I'm going to run there now, you can see it will work. 99, 88, 77, 66, 55, total 77. You got the point?
Got it. Yes.
Yes.
So similarly, this is the simple type of the program I just told you today. What we discuss, guys, we discuss about the input function. We discuss about the output function. We discussed about what is the data, what is the data type, right? What is the
Yes.
type costing, right?
Okay.
And we discuss about some arithmetic operators, how it is going to work. Got it?
Got it.
Yes, got it.
Now the simple program, you can write anything. Just like suppose I'm going to give you the idea, just I'm giving you the idea how you can write it. Input the area of a radius, input the radius of a circle, and print the circumference. I'm not talking about, guys, to understand circumference of circumference and area of that circle. What is the formula, guys? 2 pi r. That is the circumference, right?
Yeah.
And pi r square, that is the radius, right? Oh, sorry, area. You
Okay.
got the point?
Yes.
So we can also write this program. Just let me say it. Sorry.
I will be back in a minute. Punit, just a minute.
Okay. So here the radius r equal to integer input. Please enter the radius of a circle. Then pi equals to, I'm just going to define. What is the value of pi, guys? 3.1114, right?
Yeah.
So we can define 3.14. So circumference equal to 2 pi r, right? So 2 multiply by pi and then multiply by r. And the area equal to pi r square. So pi multiply by r and multiply by r. 2 pi r square. So print here now. circumference equals to CIR, or we can mention here now F string CIR and area equal to area. Run this one now. Just oh, sorry, program was not saved after make this change. Radius, just I'm going to enter the 5. What is the circumference? This is. What is the area? This is. You got the point?
Yes.
So this is just a way I just try to explain here, guys, to how you can write a simple program. You
Okay.
guys are getting the point? So you,
Yes.
what you can do, you can just install the Visual Studio, try to write the small program, a simple program. Tomorrow, what I will discuss, I will explain you the guys operators. Then
Can
what
you,
the
can you,
yeah, go ahead.
sorry. So can you give us few questions to practice?
Okay. WAP means write a program.
Okay.
Okay. Write a program. Enter the three number and find the sum of those and average also. Write a program. Enter the that we have already done, right? The rest all of the addition. Enter the radius and height of a cylinder and find the circumference and area of the cylinder. What is the formula, guys? Area equal to, I believe, pi r square h.
Okay.
It's a square h, and circumference is 2 pi r h. just 2-3 programs that you can revise, guys. The first two programs we have already discussed, and then after
Sure.
that, these two you can just complete it. Okay. So just
Sure, thank you.
install the Visual Studio, and you guys just can share your email ID over the WhatsApp to me, guys, so that I will create the drive and I will upload the videos tomorrow in the morning, and also some docs for related to those.
Sure,
Okay.
thank you.
So you can just ping me your WhatsApp email ID.
Sure, thank you.
Thank
I'll
you.
do it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
हाँ जी